What's up guys, welcome back to the channel. This is Evan and today we're going to be doing 3 simple farms to help you get started in your survival world. To get started with this farm, you're going to want to build a double chest and put a couple hoppers running into the back of the double chest. This is to collect all the wheat or carrots or potatoes that flow down from this farm, and it'll end up in this chest. You can obviously make this much bigger, but for today I'm just going to be doing this as a little demonstration of how much you can get in a short amount of time. The next part is where the wheat actually goes, so you're going to want to go out 8 blocks, 5, 6, 7, 8, and then you're going to make this go out by 4. So once you're done that, you're going to build a second layer over here, and this layer is going to be 7 long, but still 4 wide. After you're done that, you're going to build another identical platform up 1 more layer, and you can basically build as many as you want, but for this video I'm only going to build 2 more just to, as a demonstration and just to get things done more quickly. Once you're done with that, it should be something that looks similar to this. From here, you're going to want to put some water at the back here, and then some stone behind it so it doesn't run off the back, and also so that you know it's not part of the farm, which is why I didn't use dirt. And then stone slabs outlining the whole farm except for the front there. Now your farm should look something like this. I took out the water because I was just using it as a test to make sure that the platforms are the right size and that the walls work, but for now we're going to work on the water that's going to keep the tilled soil saturated. So you're going to make leave 1 block open there, but put a block here, right under the first platform. And then just go like this, and leave that block open right there again, and put it up 1 more. And come and do that for the whole thing. So this is what it should look like now. I left the sides open for now, just so that you can see what it looks like. And you should put a water bucket up in the top here. This is going to keep the tilled soil saturated and keep it from drying up and not having the wheat be able to be planted on it anymore. So now this should flow correctly, and oh, I actually have to put a block in these holes back there as well. But then you just cover the sides up and everything should work pretty well. And now this farm is almost done for the most of the natural stuff, but I do still have to do the redstone and show you how to hook up the pistons, which are going to be releasing the water and doing the bulk of the automatic part. So from here we start with the redstone. I move this back a little bit because if this lever is powered, then this hopper won't be picking anything up. So I move this block back a little bit so that when the farm is turned on, none of the pistons will still be extended, but the hopper won't be locked. So now I just run redstone up here. I should actually turn this lever on and see how far the strength goes before I need a repeater. But basically just run redstone all the way up to the top there. Okay, so once you run the redstone up here, it's time to place down the pistons. So I'm going to bring this up 2 blocks, and then bring it over 1, and put the sticky piston right on that block right there. And then 3 more. And on the bottom of all 4 of these pistons actually, you're going to be putting a stone block or pretty much whatever block you have. I don't like to use the dirt because then I can't tell if it's part of the farm or part of the redstone. So you can destroy that right there. And then from here it's pretty simple. You just have to run the redstone up here and over all of these pistons. And then just put water back here. And the farm is pretty much done now. All you need to do is till the soil and then plant these seeds obviously. But I'll go down and show you how this works. Once you flick this lever, the pistons will come up and the water will flow out, and they will wash away all the wheat that is grown and just bring it right into this hopper down here and then into the chest. Oh, I should actually put a stone side there, my bad. And it'll flow into the hopper and into the chest. And then once you flick this again, you can see the pistons push down and the water dries up because the source block was removed. Alright, now that I tilled everything and put all the seeds down, I'll show you how this farm works. Just flick this lever, and you can actually just turn it right back off because the water will come down. Just give it a little bit. So once you turn it off, all the water will, it'll bring all the seeds down. Some do get stuck up here, but it's not a big loss, so I don't really feel like it's necessary to put full blocks on the side here, because it does look a lot cooler with the slabs. And you can also, if it's on ground level, you can always just jump over the slabs if it's down here and get in there and to plant. But for now, you can see that it places, I was holding these from when I was planting, but there's about 108 spots where you can grow seeds. So obviously you could do one layer for wheat, one for carrots, one for potatoes, and one for beetroot possibly, but this is one of the farms, and let's move on to the next one. Alright guys, this next farm is really easy. It's going to be a pumpkin and melon farm, and what you're going to need is a chest, a hopper, a water, a couple of pistons, observers, stone, redstone, both C's obviously, and then some dirt. And then the first thing you're going to do is set up this storage system or collection system right here. Put a hopper running into that chest, and then later we're going to use some water to bring all the items in. But for now, you're going to place some dirt. Get that out. Place some dirt right here in a 3. Put that right there. It's running right now, but later it won't be running. You can probably just surround it for dirt right now, actually. And then an observer facing that way, right over the water. And then 2 pistons right there and right there. And then a block right there, and right there. And then just some redstone on top of that. Oh, oops. Let me get cover that up. And some redstone on top of that. And now this farm is pretty much done, except you have to put a melon seed. Oh, actually I have to hoe it first. Where is my hoe? So I have to till this right here. That's what that water is for. I have to till it and then put a melon seed down. And then when this grows, it'll grow on one of these 2. And when it does grow, let me put a block there. It'll just when this gets updated, when it grows, it'll update the observer, which will cause that to cause the pistons to fire, which would push the melon off and break it into this water and then carry it into the collection system. So I'm just gonna make 8 of these and then show you how productive it is in a short amount of time. Alright guys, instead of making the 8, I just made 1 of each, so one's pumpkin and one's melon, just so that I could do it a little bit quicker. And I also put some glass around here so that none of the drops fall out or get like flown out. And then I also moved this one more because the water wasn't in the correct spot. So if I get something out right now, if I get one of these out, let me get a melon and a pumpkin. So if I got a pumpkin over here, oh actually I just need bone meal. Alright guys, unfortunately something is wrong with this farm as of now, but I think it just might be because I bone mealed these, but it's not working right now, or it's just really slow because I've been waiting here for about 15 minutes and nothing's happened yet. So unfortunately I won't be able to show you, but I can tell you that I did get a lot of drops the last time that I used this in my survival world, and it's just a really great easy farm for when you're just a beginner, so I really recommend this farm. But let's get on to the next one. This next farm is going to be a cow farm. It's pretty easy. It gets you a good food source, which is steak. So for this you're going to need water, an observer, a stone pressure plate, a Spencer, an oak fence, a trapdoor, a couple building blocks, and 2 ladders. To start this, you're going to dig down 2 blocks, and then dig out a nice area, which I actually already did, which is just going to be about that, pretty much that big. It's actually more than 2 blocks also, it's 4 blocks, sorry about that. And then 3 blocks down, you're going to place a trapdoor and close the trapdoor. And after this, you're going to come over here, dig out a little hole for you to get out of. Put a ladder, not there, sorry, there. Dig up, put a ladder there too. Now for the rest of this, you're going to need to get cows in here and then breed them up, and the baby cows will come down here. And when they grow up, you can come down and you can kill them and get their drops. Alright guys, unfortunately I did forget something, which is probably the most important part of the farm actually. It's the automated part. So you're going to put a water bucket in this dispenser, And you can and then this is an observer, which the redstone output is put it down at the dispenser, and there's a pressure plate on top, so when you walk on it, it turns on, and as soon as you walk off, it turns the water down. So now I'm gonna get these cows back in there, and then I'll show you how this farm actually works. Alright guys, so I put this fence post over these cows so that you didn't fall into the pile, and unfortunately they do get really close to this pressure plate, so I recommend standing on the back. But then you can use wheat and just breed these guys up, and you'll eventually make your kids, and those will all fall down into the bottom. Alright guys, so I just breeded them up for about 20 minutes probably, actually a little bit less than that, but they made a ton of kids, and once these grow up you can kill them down here, and you'll get all their drops, and they can't get out of here because there's a ladder, so you don't have to worry about them escaping or anything. But yeah, so this is a pretty easy farm, and it gets you a lot of good food for when you're just starting off. But yeah, thanks for watching this video, and make sure you leave a like and subscribe, and if you have any questions about any of the farms that I didn't answer in the video, make sure to comment them and I'll try to answer them as fast as possible. But I'll see you guys next time.